I've been hearing it all week, ladies and gentlemen. Quite literally, the Don has been hearing it all week. It's a bearish head and shoulders pattern, Kirby. Don't you understand? Bitcoin's about to dump deep down into the crypto abyss. So what we're going to do here today is examine this theory. Does this look like a possibly bearish head and shoulders pattern? Or, my friends, could it be quite the opposite? And is Bitcoin potentially ready to break out massively to the upside? Let's dive in and analyze. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. So let's not waste any time and get right down to it. So right off the bat, folks, if you are subscribed to this channel, you would know that I've been talking about this potentially bearish head and shoulders pattern since all the way back at this massive dump. I said, ladies and gentlemen, it's possible that in several weeks from now, we could see a bounce back up towards this range, a rejection here, and this actually could wind up forming what could be a gigantic, possibly bearish head and shoulders pattern. And that hasn't changed, but we have had a pretty bullish breakout here with Bitcoin coming out of this falling wedge pattern formation, already going up to target number one for me, which was 51,000. And right now we're seeing a pullback. Sure, this could absolutely break down. I'm not saying that it can't, but until proven otherwise, Bitcoin right now is still on a bullish breakout. If we do see this wind up breaking down, absolutely the bearish head and shoulders theory comes into play here, and I've been on top of that. But right now, just as when this thing dropped and I said watch out a month from now to see if this thing could actually form a right shoulder, people were saying, Kirby, this guy, how is he saying that? Well, now, because I'm saying that until proven otherwise, this thing still looks like it's in a bullish breakout. You have quite the opposite in terms of commenters. This guy, how is he saying it's a breakout? It's a bearish head and shoulders. You're never going to please anyone, right? And just so you guys understand how this works, this is a bearish head and shoulders pattern right here, okay? This is what they look like. It's not a confirmed pattern until the neckline of the pattern is broken, right? And the neckline for this pattern, little Jimmy, is all the way down here at about 40,000. So for you to be chanting that this is some sort of cataclysmic, huge bearish head and shoulders pattern before we're even down towards the neckline here, that is completely absurd, my friend, just completely absurd. Folks, you have to be careful with people talking about patterns that know absolutely nothing about pattern trading. The only time that this becomes valid in terms of what we're looking for in a head and shoulders pattern is if we were to find rejection right where we're finding it now, up in this red box range, with the price action still below the peak of this left shoulder, okay? And when we get back down to the neckline range of support, which is down here at about 40,000. If we were to see this top out and roll over right now and bring us all the way back down here, folks, at that point, yes, we could be looking for the neckline to break to then see a move potentially much further down in the trend. And I'm going to pull this graphic up here again because that is what a head and shoulders pattern is. A head and shoulders pattern is not supposed to be played, per classical technical analysis theory by looking to go short at this resistance or sell at this resistance. The pattern is looking for shorting underneath the neckline break after all of the shoulders and the head are confirmed, right? You're looking for shorts through that pattern underneath the neckline or to sell underneath the neckline to mitigate risk or take profits. I think right now you have a ton of people that don't understand anything talking a lot about things that they don't understand. Essentially the blind leading the blind. And for these people to comment on channels such as mine that educate on these topics, to think that I don't understand just shows you where we are potentially at in this market cycle, which, as you should all know, I still am under the belief here that we could still be towards the top of a market cycle. But realistically, that doesn't matter to me right now. What I'm focused on is potentially crushing this market day by day. And of course, as you should all already know, I did post for my VIPs that I was seeing a long trade setup idea for myself at 48,779. The Don went long upon that breakout of the possibly bullish falling wedge pattern and the double bullish divergence across the one-day RSI and MACD indicators. And right now, that trade setup idea for me is still in a nice profit, even though we've seen a slight rejection here. So I've gotten all of that out of the way. I hope you appreciated me covering this topic. I've just seen so many comments on head and shoulders, head and shoulders, head and shoulders. I wanted to clear the air on that to give you my perspective. And if you do appreciate that, if you could just hit the thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm, it helps the channel. So thank you for the thumbs up. And if you're brand new, make sure you hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, and select all so you do not miss any more of these important Bitcoin updates. Welcome to the channel. So beyond the head and shoulders, I mean, folks, right now, yes, we are at a range of possible resistance. This red box range dates back for me all the way back into February of 2021. We've just seen so much confluence at this range, so much support and resistance flipping. And right now, seeing Bitcoin get rejected here after a breakout, this really shouldn't be a surprise to anyone. I've been pointing it out on this channel since the breakout, that the first level of resistance was right here at about 51,000. And what do you know, folks? Like clockwork, ding, 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 chicken wings for dinner, tofu if you're vegan. Where do we find the first line of resistance? Right there at 51,000. Let's get this crypto. What's most important now for the bulls is maintaining this upward trajectory of higher lows and higher highs, okay? We want to see Bitcoin continue in a channel like this, an upward sloping channel where we're continuing to see the bullish momentum build. If we wind up seeing all of the action fall back over into this range here, it's very possible that this whole breakout was just a fake out. Right? There's nothing wrong with that. This has just been a sideways consolidation range, right? This, even though it could be the first baby step to a much larger breakout, it's possible that we just fail right up here at this range of multi-month confluence. I mean, that shouldn't be that hard to understand, right? If we see a failure here, this is actually a very nice bearish confirmation that upon backtesting an area of old support, it flips into new resistance. Folks, at that point, this to me would be an absolute warning shot fired. And I would start to change my stance at that point. But you see, right now with this breakout, with the first rejection and bounce back off the old resistance line, to now going up to the second area, right, of resistance, okay, and falling, I'm not seeing too much of a concern here for me. And I showed this on last stream. This is the detrended price oscillator. We're going to look at this here on the daily time frame. And what I want you guys to be very well aware of is that the last several times that we have seen Bitcoin top out, right, over here, over here, over here, we've seen the DPO, the detrended price oscillator, reach levels all the way up here. Currently, we're all the way down here. Now, past performance does not indicate future results. I'm just saying, if this rally here is for real, that's a big keyword, if, meaning if this is actually going to be the beginning of a sustained uptrend, it looks to me like we could have a lot of room to run in terms of what we've seen historically in the recent past for Bitcoin. Now, that doesn't have to mean anything. I'm just saying, if this is a bottom here, and if we are seeing a run, it's very tough for me to believe that the top would be right here and now we're going to plunge. To me, I think that if this thing has legs and is able to break through the red box range of resistance at about 53K and another one there at about 59K, if we still don't see this DPO indicator anywhere up here near this white line, which on my chart is at about 19,500, if we don't see it anywhere up near there, folks, I think that this could have a shot to run to a new all-time high. But obviously, if we wind up getting rejected here, folks, okay, and we see this just poop out, right, and we drop back down here, yes, the bearish head and shoulders pattern is a very real possibility. So right now we're at the crossroads here. You see that, right? We're at the crossroads. If we can rip through this range, then the bearish head and shoulders pattern is negated. And why is that? Even if it were to go up here and then poop out, the pattern is essentially negated because per classical technical analysis theory, you do not want to see the right shoulder peak go above the left shoulder peak. All right? Keep that in mind moving forward. But if we are able to break above this red box range, the probability, in my opinion, for a push to at least 59,000 grows. And if we break through 59,000, the likelihood to reach a new all-time high grows even more. So right now, this is the make or break point. We are right now at the ceiling. This is the crossroads. And I just wanted to clear the air on all of this because as of right now, way too early to be shouting bearish head and shoulders. It could be developing here, right? But for that pattern, all we're looking for is this neckline. Has nothing to do with the creation of the right shoulder. That is not what that pattern is looking for in terms of a trade setup idea. Trade setup idea for a bearish head and shoulders is looking to play the break down below the neckline after all the confirmations are met. Okay, so just be aware of that. I hope that you appreciate me pointing that out. Right now, from a bullish perspective, sure, it could poop out at any time, as I said before. But right now, I just don't see anything inherently wrong with this range. We still look like we're on track to do exactly what we expected. It's going to have to test this range. It's going to have to see, can it hold up there and can it push through? Or are the bears too strong? And are we still going to continue this correction deeper down into the crypto abyss? Only time will tell. What I'm trying to do here day in and day out, folks, is play this trend to the best of my ability to potentially crush it and get this crypto. As I showed you guys earlier, I did wind up finding that trade setup idea for myself to go long at 48,779. Shout out to my VIPs. I kept you guys up to date with that in real time. That trade is in an absolutely juicy profit right now. And if you do want to see all of my next trade setup ideas, entry ideas, potential take profit ideas, everything just like that in absolute real time, that is what I post for you around the clock in VIP. So if you're not already in my VIP and you'd like to see all of that exclusive content, today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from average Joe into savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's go. And folks, if you are brand new to this channel, you've probably figured it out by now. I don't like to sugarcoat anything. This is the most realistic Bitcoin technical analysis show on YouTube, period, in my opinion. And if you like this stuff, make sure that you hit the subscribe button, tick the little bell, and select all right now so you get the notification next time I upload. Welcome to the channel. And until next time, folks, do not miss my next important real-time VIP trade setup idea and alert. We are at the crossroads here, and I will be posting in real time all of my trade setup ideas, strategy ideas, everything just like that, exclusively there in VIP. All right, today is truly the day. It's time to transform yourself from average Joe into savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. Do not miss my next important VIP trade setup idea and alert. Let's go. And until next time, the Don has spoken. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs. Oh, and before I forget, don't fall for any of the fake Kirby accounts posting down in the comment section. They create fake accounts with a nearly identical username and logo to mine, then they reply to your comments with phone numbers and email addresses trying to get you to contact them. You can see several examples on your screen right now. Do not contact these people. So here's how you can verify that it's my actual real account. It's very simple. When you're watching a video on my channel, my real account will always have a gray nameplate behind my name. I also have a verified checkmark from YouTube. And just to make it even more obvious that it's me, I always leave a creator heart on my comments. Only the channel owner can leave a creator heart. So if you see the heart plus the gray background and the verified checkmark, you know that it's me. If you don't see those things, then it's obviously a fake account. It's as simple as that. They're also creating fake accounts over on Telegram now. So if you are ready to become a VIP, do not go on Telegram and search Crypto Kirby or Crypto Kirby VIP. You're going to find all fake results. My group is private. When you search that in the search bar, you're getting public results. They're all fake. They're all imposters. So if you're ready to join VIP, the only way to do so is to click the link either in the pinned comment or in the description of my video. If you search for Crypto Kirby or Crypto Kirby VIP anywhere else, you're going to be getting in contact with a fake. Only use the link links in either the pinned comment or the description of my official video. Stay safe and stay smart, my friends. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's get this crypto.
The material in this video has no regard to the specific investment objectives, financial situation, or particular needs of any viewer. This video is presented solely for informational and entertainment purposes and is not to be construed as a recommendation, solicitation, or an offer to buy or sell any securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, or any related financial instruments, nor should any of its content be taken as investment advice. CryptoKirby is not a financial advisor. The views expressed in this video are completely speculative opinions and do not guarantee any specific result or profit. Trading and investing is extremely high risk and can result in the loss of all of your capital. Any opinions expressed in this video are subject to change without notice. CryptoKirby is not under any obligation to update or keep current the information contained herein. CryptoKirby may have an interest in securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, and or derivatives of any entities referred to in this material. CryptoKirby accepts no liability whatsoever for any loss or damage of any kind arising out of the use of all or any part of this material. CryptoKirby recommends that you consult with a licensed and qualified professional before making any investment or trading decisions. Thank you for watching and have a great day.